Don't believe the hype. There are so many clickbait ads out there and so many people motivated with good intentions but with bad advice who are going to try to convince you that the doom is coming and what happened in 2006 is going to happen again. Is the market going to crash in 2022? I have personally seen so many families miss out on getting their home all because of misinformation. They've missed out on the opportunity to get that house that's going to grow for them, that equity position they wanted to grow in, a house of peace, a place to be able to go and recollect their thoughts, a yard for their dog, all because they haven't had the right data. Before we get started though, please smash that like button. And as a quick thank you for those of you guys who are around my age, here's a quick insert about a familiar sound that is probably going to give you a little bit of a green light to keep watching the rest of this video and get yourself into a home. Here are 3 things you need to know so you don't miss out waiting for something that's not coming. Here's my first word of advice. Don't believe the hype. There are so many clickbait ads out there and so many people motivated with good intentions but with bad advice who are going to try to convince you that the doom is coming and what happened in 2006 is going to happen again. One of the common senses that they use, or one of the logical arguments that they have, is look at rates increasing. Here at the beginning of 2022, we've seen rates spike. That therefore is a position where the housing market will not be able to sustain, more people won't be able to afford houses, and prices will drop. Incorrect. Let's look at some data pieces. When you look at what impact home prices have had from rate increases, you see here in 6 different examples price increases from 1993 all the way to 2013, all because of rate spikes. It's called FOMO. People will feel like they're missing the opportunity and they're going to try and jump on to ensure they don't miss the savings. In addition, when you hear people say, oh, the recession is coming, it's obviously going to be something that's going to make the bubble burst. Well, let's look at some details again. Realize that recession does not equal housing bubble. In the last 6 recessions, 1 out of the last 6 has equaled a housing price drop. The others have not, because a recession in the economy is not defined by a housing bubble. We are in a very, very strong position equity-wise. There is not this domino effect of 2006 that can happen again, where one person who defaults because they don't even qualify for the house they live in that way can no longer afford their mortgage, and therefore the price goes down, and that little bit of drop now makes the neighbor realize, oh my gosh, I don't have any equity in this house, I better sell it too, or I better just stop making my payments. And then all of a sudden the domino effect of no equity equals bubble burst. That's not where we're at now. We are in a very different market. Word of advice number 2, make sure you get the right type of approval. Approval is very much so going to be focused on not your purchase price, but your monthly payment. We will be providing more videos here on this channel to be able to expand upon this, and you can see some of our previous ones as well for this point. But everything is based off monthly payment, ensuring that you've had your VOE ordered. That's not a verification of employment to confirm you're employed. That's a verification of employment to confirm what you receive from your employer. What overtime, what base, what variable type of income do you have that needs to be confirmed over to your period. Confirming your qualification is crucial if you're going to try to not miss out on a home like so many others here coming up in 2022. In addition to that, to reaffirm this point, make sure that when you do get approved, you don't get approved by a loan officer who thinks he knows everything and says, oh yeah, this should be good. And you don't just get approved by a software system that everyone uses called Desktop Underwriting or Loan Prospector, which is an automatic underwriting system, and somebody tells you, oh, you've been underwritten. That's not the same type of underwriting. Make sure that when you get approved legally by a real human underwriter, where the mortgage company or bank invests enough resources in you to make sure that your loan has gone down the process. They typically reserve only for live deals. That type of investment, and you can make a massive difference in what you will be able to get or not get in this market that we're looking at. Word advice number 3, run the numbers. Run the numbers. What do I mean by that? Well, let me show you. When you look at you buying a home, let's say you're going to buy a $650 purchase price. Your monthly payment is going to be $3,751 compared to a $2,000 rent. That's a big number. You might think to yourself, I'm not making a move. I'm going to wait. Let's play this out all the way. Out of pocket, you're looking at like $39,000 with a 5% down. If you wait 1 year and home prices increase only 4%, $676 is your new purchase price. New monthly payment is $4,035 because not only did the price go up, but it's projected that the rate will go up as well. And let's just assume half a point. Now you're looking at $41,000 out of pocket with a payment $300 more. If we wait 2 years and it goes up another 4%, now, and the rate goes up another half a point, you're looking at a 4.875 rate and a payment of $43.96. That means that the same house you could have bought today for a payment of $3,700 is now going to be, for you, because you waited, $600 more a month, almost $700. But Sosi, I will probably have more down payment. Well, let's play devil's advocate here. Let's say that prices drop at this point. Year 2 has happened. Prices drop all the way to $625 of a purchase price. $625. Rates are at 4.875. Your monthly payment, it goes down to $37.19. Well, Sosi, I'm gonna have more down payment by then. Well, this is now assuming 10% down. You saving another 30 grand. When you run the numbers, you start realizing that the savings you presume are maybe not rooted in true logic. Because then when you start thinking about how much you give to your landlord, within that 5-year time span, if you wait even longer, you're at $120,000 when you can be investing in yourself anywhere between 60 to 55, depending on which scenario you're looking at. Being able to take advantage of this market is crucial, because for many who believe the market's going to crash, that false assumption is going to lead them to not be able to buy in the neighborhoods they want, to have that place of reset that they've been looking for, to have the yard that they wanted for their dog, to be able to have a home they own. Please, 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 if you have any objection to the data given to you today, if you have any questions on this is our community. Ask away. If I'm wrong, show me. I'd love to see your thoughts. I'd love to interact. I'd love to make sure that you're not one that's going to be left out in this next year in regards to home buying. See you in the comments, and can't wait to see you get into your next home soon.